Hello, today we're going to talk about another hobby of mine, digital slot car racing. I run Carrera. Here's a track in my basement. There are 3 other tracks total in the area, mining 2 others. I got a big sweeping right-hander that's slightly twisted. Goes into a twisting overpass, slight kink to the left, radius 2. Sharp hairpin 180 coming back down, drop underneath the underpass, bottom out, come back up the hill, kink to the left, hairpin turn to the right, come back down, go under the underpass, pop up, you can catch some air there, race down, hard left, around the 180, and then a sweeping right hand turn back into the straightaway. Dual pit lanes, so 2 people can refuel at one time, and then back across the finish line. This is a digital solutions lane gate. That light indicates the lane change is active. As the car approaches, the light goes out, the lane change is no longer active. Cars cannot change lanes and smash into each other. Really helpful with ghost cars, as I'll show later. Kill switches at every driver station. They are wired into a relay, so any driver can kill the power. This is a variable delay relay. When the switch is turned to off, the relay can be left on, so the power can be applied for 1 to 2 seconds, which provides a penalty for the guy who crashed and hit the button. Everyone else gets 1 or 2 seconds more driving time. Here is tire cleaners that you can put in the pit lane. You just take a piece of tape like this, take a couple short pieces, put sticky side to sticky side with the short pieces overlapping, and this makes a difference because as the race goes on, your tires will accumulate dust and you'll lose lap time. So if you put these in the pit lane, when you go through the pit, you can clean your tires and get a little bit better lap time. Here's a couple laps with the Mercury. I like this track. I tried to make it as unlevel as possible. So most of the curves are twisted and screwy, and then the drop down underneath the underpass is the bridge section coupled with a high bank turn that's turned flat. And likewise, when you go back out of it, you can actually get some air. It's crazy. It really throws your car around, even though it's a very slight twist and kink. So this is 4 ghost cars, and the Mercury is setting in the back. So this will show you how the ghost cars work. The Mercury is controlled by me, and here the ghost cars go. They slowed down a little bit there because the track needed warmed up, and it's actually kind of dirty. So the ghost cars just keep going around, randomly changing lanes, and the drivers have to navigate between them. If you have 6 ghost cars and 5 or 6 drivers on the track, it's very busy, but it's a lot of fun. One of the features is this software that we use from Yingling. You can get it online. It's really great. It allows you to do all kind of things and keep track of numerous things on the race. It keeps track of your lap times, who's winning, who's losing. It also has databases where you can store all the information for your cars and your drivers, and here's the databases here, and you can also store the tracks, and it's just great. I mean, I can tell which one of my guys that I race with has lap times. One of the things I also like is each night you can start scoring. So he has them created, but we created our own scoring system sort of based on the Australian Trans Am series. You can pick a series. You can assign points for best lap, most laps led, and various positions. And it's really great. With the software, just makes the race so much better. And there's features that I don't even have. There's apps that you can use, tablets, and you can get your phone to talk to each driver individually. We don't do that. We just run this on our old Windows XP computer. One of the things I like about slot car racing is you can make your own custom cars. These are 1/24 scale model kits that have been made into cars. That has a resin grill, and I like to put lights in them and just build them and play around with them. A lot of these big American cars aren't the most competitive. This was just an interesting car. I think it's a silhouette car. I like this one, 69 Corvette to race against. I like to build American cars because the slot car companies tend to build European cars. It's a Mazda, and here's a Mustang. This is my Mercury, one of many that I built. I sold several of these on eBay. I built street versions and race versions, and it's kind of neat just to build things, and that's one of the reasons I started down the path of making slot cars. So there you have it. It's an intro to slot car racing. I find that it's a fun hobby, and it parallels miniatures gaming quite a bit. You build things and you compete with them. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.